Hello, Dark Zentron. That might be the one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to fill in all these lockers with guns, and that's going to take a very, very long time. Hey,
How's it going?
it's going good. Taking a day off.
Cool. I'm passing through Issaquah.
Oh, cool. Nice sunny day today.
You could say that. It was pretty cold this morning, to be honest.
Oh, I bet. Um, just to reiterate, I'm live streaming right now. It's just you and me.
Oh, can you hear me?
I can hear you fine. Nick was live streaming earlier. Resident Evil 7.
Okay, I'm just pretty much losing some signal. That's
Oh,
all. Yeah,
Nick was live streaming earlier. Resident Evil 7.
I saw that.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah, I
cool.
wrote in the yeah I wrote in the comments like made the spiders reference from Nostalgia Critic
Didn't you live stream that game recently? A while ago, I
like a
think.
year ago.
Yeah,
Yeah,
awesome.
and then a few other games later, I end up playing my birthday slash Christmas present. A shout out from Wes. Resident Evil 2.
Hey, when are you? Um, wait. You're gonna edit today? Is that what you said your plan was?
Yes.
Okay. Um, what's gonna be the next game that you're gonna play? Oh, by the way, did you beat Honey Pop?
Not even close.
Oh, okay,
There's still a bunch of girls
I see.
I have to date with. Plus, I already told you what other candidates there is.
Right, of course.
Yeah, including the Love Fairy, Venus, a cat girl, and a blue alien.
Right, but I mean, you don't have to try to get with all the girls, right? I mean,
Well,
you could
that's
put
the
that
only
game
way
on
to beat the
break.
game.
You could put that game on break for now and play like a different game.
One other game,
Well, let's
I would
see.
have to I would have to cut down do a lot of editing for KOTOR.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It should be
so yeah,
Kotar.
KOTOR
You gotta
is
play it.
still there. Except this one will not have the camera
Why?
because
Oh, you're gonna be reading like um, all your characters' responses, right?
well, only the one that you currently play as.
Right.
Right.
As Revan.
Yes. Well, when you first play the game, you don't know that. It's not until like somewhere before the third act you find out you're Revan and you and your companions, even yourself, is like, what?
Yep.
How? But it's a pretty long game. I'd have an easier chance with Honey Pop, but hey,
Also, dude. Oh, it'd be
what?
good.
Yes.
You
Huh.
need to play all the other Half-Life 2 games. You know.
True. Yeah, I pretty much deleted my first live Let's play of Outlast One because I wasn't happy with it.
Your first live stream ever.
Yeah, I
Oh,
was not happy with
why'd
it.
you delete that? It's a historical archive that you should always keep.
It wasn't that. It wasn't that good.
Of course, but it's important to
But
keep it to just see your progression of quality. You know.
the only one I can think of would be Outlast 2 and Lost in Vivo.
Lust for Vivo.
The one where you lose your corgi
Yep.
in the sewers and you have to go rescue him, and then you start having some trippy Silent Hill moments.
Yep.
And miraculously, I was able to get the good ending.
I wish I could have someone log into my game that I'm animating right now to help me animate.
Okay. Yeah.
Michael, welcome, Michael Steele. Um, the following video that I'm streaming today is going to be somewhat of a boring one because I have to do a lot of set build and design. I'm going to have to fill all these lockers up with guns. But yeah, having said that, everything's going good.
Hmm. Oh yeah. There. Do you know that there's actually a new system of where it's very similar to the same program that you're currently using, but they use Unreal Engine.
Man, there's so many better animation programs compared to Source Filmmaker. But at least with Source Filmmaker, you get a lot of free models and maps to animate in.
That's true.
This shot's gonna be epic. Hello, Star Hedgehog. Are you gonna get in on the live stream, Hedgehog? And hello, someone from, I'm assuming, looks like from Korea, based off the characters. I think that's Korean.
Hey, what do you know? You're moving up in the world, Tony.
Oh, from Korea?
You're hey that hey that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny? My biggest international audience is, out of all places, Russia.
That's true.
Did you just park?
Uh, yes, I have to quickly get something from the store, and I'll be on right after this temporary break.
Don't be gone too long.
Good evening.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Pretty good. Yeah.
Yes. So you putting some
Guns
in locker?
and gun racks, yeah. Fun stuff. It's gonna be epic when it's all put together for sure.
Hmm.
What I might do, there might be a way to copy objects and duplicate them and just move them in like groups or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, there is. All you do is just once you get everything together, just like hold hit the shift key and then like click on the animators under animation set editor and the ones that you want to copy or
Right.
I'm sorry, control, and then right click and then or edit copy animation sets and then paste it, and then they'll paste, and then you just click and drag those.
You know what? You're actually right. I remember now. I did it for years ago. I did it years ago for episode 1. I duplicated a ton of cactuses out in the desert. Must have had hundreds of them out there. There was no way. I was like, there's no way I'm going to do this one at a time. So I found out how to duplicate them.
Yeah, so I do it all the time on my stuff. Because I take the models and just change the materials on them.
Oh wait, how do I? Okay, it's letting me. Okay, it's been a minute since I've done this, so I do right-click, copy animation sets, and then how do I paste or duplicate?
You just right-click in animation set editor, like an open space.
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to find an open space. Like, it's like I got so much stuff already.
I would just right click right behind where the eye is.
Eye.
Yeah, you know where the visible icon is.
Oh, okay. It's only letting me. Okay, it's only letting me copy, and I've already done that. But I try it again. Copy.
Okay. You see where that little icon is, where it looks like an eyeball? Where
Yeah.
Just on this right click on on the left of it, and then you'll see It's not showing. It should say paste. Oh wait. All right, copy animation sets now. Okay, just make sure that those aren't highlighted anymore.
Okay. No matter what I do, something's highlighted in the animations editor.
Yeah, just left click somewhere in the animation set to where it's not highlighted.
I'm not seeing the option anywhere.
Yeah, because it would appear when the stuff is not highlighted.
How do? Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, just left click at it somewhere.
Yeah, nothing's highlighted now, and I'm still not seeing it. Unless it's somewhere else.
Let me get into mine real quick.
Hello, Violet Crown. I knew it. That was Korean. Awesome.
Okay, there you go. Okay, now right click in the open space when there's nothing highlighted. It should appear.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm still not seeing it. So let me just do this again. Copy animation sets. Okay, now unhighlight them. Okay. Now right clicking.
Like in an open. Yeah, an open area. Yeah.
I just I don't have any open area underneath. I just have it off to the left side of the eye.
Okay. Gotcha. Wait,
What if I do something drastic? What if?
because that works for me a lot.
Oh, I got it. Let's see. Paste animation sets. Wow, that was a chore. It just... I really had to right-click barely underneath the objects, even though there was, like, not much space at all to really do it.
Hmm.
Awesome.
Oh, okay, I'm seeing it. Yeah, there's a little bit of lag. I think about like 30 seconds on the video.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, don't worry. I do have it working, though.
Oh yeah.
I'm still waiting for I'm Shadow to give me Applejack's voice. She said she would have done it. She said she would. Okay, like back on like, I don't know, 2 weeks ago. She said, "Oh, I'll do it next week," and that week has come and gone,
Huh.
and I'm still waiting. It's not many lanes, but it just helps to have those lanes, so I don't have to kind of like work around.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a day off. I went to my niece to go see a movie.
No, no, nice. Sonic.
Well, nah, she didn't want to see that today. She wanted to see see Brahms, the Boy 2.
Brahms, the boy.
Yeah, it's the second movie. It's kind of like Annabelle.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it's like a really weird movie.
You know what Hedgehog's talking about, Tim?
yes, I do.
Mm. What's up?
Yeah. Basically, best way I could describe it. The first one, you think this all the supernatural stuff is happening was because of this doll, but it turns out it's some psychotic original the sun that the doll's based off of, hiding in the walls.
Hmm.
But for some apparent reason, in this second movie, they kind of
Backtracked it.
threw that out for a bit.
Yeah, yeah,
It's kind of confusing.
yeah, yeah. And I didn't about that. Yeah, it first maybe made you think that it was like a supernatural doll. Possessed, but instead it was just some guy on a wall moving it. And then second movie, you think that okay, it's gonna be like that, but now it's got supernatural stuff. I'm like, what's this movie trying to be?
It's daylight on me on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Annabelle, it is not. Heck, I've never watched a single Annabelle universe movie before.
I don't think I've seen any of them. Cause we watched this on the first one on Netflix, and then just saw the second one with me in theaters. Like, oh, let's go see this. And then I saw the reviews on Fandango. I'm like, oh, not many people like this movie.
At least the acting's not bad. That's the least of everyone's concern,
Mm-hmm.
which that's good.
Yeah.
But it's just everything else.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, it was kind
Yeah.
of predictable.
Yeah, normally it would be one of those, hey, we kind of made a modest budget. Let's try to take this in a different direction. The original creator says, I'm out. And they're like, okay, we'll find someone cheaper and who doesn't care or even know anything about it. But but the boy is made by the creator. And he approved of the second movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, so I kind of wonder if they're gonna like make a third one, and what are we gonna do this time?
It all depends on the box office returns.
Yep.
Yeah, in theory, however money it's made, times that by 2, but that's only in theory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like for an example, take all-female Ghostbusters, 160 to 200 million. In order just to break even, it needs like, from what I saw, between to at least push to 600 million just to break even.
Mm-hmm.
Marketing. Marketing doubles the cost.
That is true.
Yep. Of course, in my opinion, like the only decent movie that was at my theater was Sonic the Hedgehog.
Nice. I still want to see it. What was the last movie we saw together, Tim? Was it Terminator?
Dark Fate.
Yep.
I
I haven't seen that yet.
I
I
thought
liked
it
it.
was okay.
I liked
I
it.
thought it was okay at first.
I liked it
But
because
then
my
I-
expectation was at the floor.
I thought it was okay, yeah, just because of my expectation, though very flawed. But then once you start to think about it, it's like, uh-oh. So Terminator 2 was pointless.
Well, don't spoil it.
JK.
Well, they're all out of ideas with that franchise anyway.
Easy. Make a Terminator movie that leads back to the first movie. That way, everything comes to full fruition. And directed by James Cameron, not just produced with a simple name.
Dude, James Cameron is so done with that franchise, you know? He's moved on to Avatar.
Hey, it's Disney money.
Dude, there's no money, there's not much profit to be made in another Terminator movie. You know that. Like, it's kind of it's run its course.
After 3.
It's so run its course, though, you know?
True, but some would say it kind of takes place almost in the same universe as Alien versus Predator.
There is nothing to back that up, is there?
Well, there's only if you count the loose side stories from Dark Horse Comics.
Oh, well, then that doesn't count.
Hey, why not to take
Because I
influence
don't read the
from them?
comics, damn it.
Hey, neither do us, and yet, hey, Star Lord was completely different, but everyone likes Chris Pratt's version a lot more than the original comic was. And since then, any and all story spin-offs of Guardians base their character on Chris Pratt.
Mm. Oh, well,
Hey, like how originally we have a white Nick Fury, but then we end up having every Nick Fury being based from Samuel Jackson.
mhm.
Oh, this is looking cool. Filling up the gun racks. Thank you, Violet Crown. Violet Crown says, I'm awesome, Tim. What do you think about that?
Hey, good for you. That's awesome.
You get good compliments every now and then, Tim, for your live streams?
Um, Post live
Post?
stream. Well, after,
After the...
primarily from Wes
Oh,
or that cult guy.
indeed. Let me guess, your number one asked question is, uh, hey, where's Undertale? Why aren't you playing Undertale?
Well, because I'm taking a break
Yep.
from it, but I will be coming back to it. And yes, it'll be with a shorter video this time.
You been animating lately, Hedgehog?
Mhm. Yeah, a little bit. I've been trying to figure out how to make my characters like stand in the right position where they play the arcade machines and pinball machines.
Mm-hmm. Um, you
I
put
was
in a
trying.
lot of time to do like set design and stuff.
Mm, I kind of work like a couple hours a day on it to
Yeah.
cause I because I wanted to make make like one part to where it seems like it's finished, but the rest of it like it's not yet. It's kind of like it's behind the rest of the machines.
Yeah.
So um, just,
I taught Tim here how to edit.
Hmm.
oh,
Yes, he did.
Finally.
let's see. Yeah, I think I have a picture on inventory. Yes, I do. Here
It's a, but it's the biggest pain in the butt so far.
Um, Tim's having to edit down his uh, Let's Play videos.
we go. Let's see.
Yeah, pretty much. The first one I did was 2 hours and within days. And that's me pretty much from morning till like, actually more like from 7 in the morning to 3 in the morning for 2 days. I was able to cut it down to 30 minutes. And now I have a 5 hour recording that I have to cut down to 30 at least.
I see.
He doesn't know how to do like shortcuts and stuff yet. But rest assured, you will get faster the more you do it, Tim.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm always trying to find shortcuts to get things done quicker.
Yep.
So, yeah, because me, I'm too lazy.
Yep. It's not really the editing that bothers me. It's just the darn animation. I wish that there was. Well, I do take shortcuts when it comes to animation. I use animation cycles anytime I can, to save time.
Yeah. Yeah, I just posted a picture of
Oh yeah. Yeah, looking good.
Thank you. So yeah, so I would take like an arcade machine and just change all the colors and the decals. Pretty much, that one room will have like probably over 100 models.
Damn. I may have over 100 models right now in my place, in my project file at the moment, but I should get rid of a lot of them
Yeah,
if I
and
want to increase performance.
yeah, of course I'm not. It I wasn't counting all the floors and walls because all this is being done in the stage map.
Yeah.
All right. I have to get off, but I'll be back on.
Where you going?
Don't you worry.
Oh, you just got home, didn't you?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yep. I'll be back.
Cool.
Peace.
Bye.
One of the things I had to do was I had to make some of the joysticks invisible and put like a whole new joystick there and lock them down.
And why did you have to do them? Were they just not functioning or something, or what?
Oh no, I just because some actual machines don't even have two joysticks like Pac-Man only has one.
Yeah.
So I had to make them invisible and just put just one there and on the right spot.
Oh, you're making it like authentic.
Yeah, I mean it's not gonna be 100% spinning, but it's gonna be pretty close.
Yeah.
And of course, Centipede, I had to find like a white ball for the trackball.
Ah. Hey, anyone watching the live stream have any questions for me right now? Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna have this episode ready for this month. It
Cool.
yeah, it sucks though. It's the first time I ever was like, okay, guys, episode 3 is coming out in February. This is gonna be the first time where I'm not able to meet that deadline I set out for myself.
Mm. Yep, I understand. Things happen.
Yep. Other obligations to other people as well as needing to work to make money.
Yep, exactly.
Also, I didn't want to spend like 12 or 14 hours a day animating. I feel like I've kind of lost that edge. Since I've gotten a little bit older, it's just hard for me to
Mm.
concentrate for that long of a period of time.
Mm. Yeah, I used to be able to do that when I was younger.
Yep.
Working on my dance music videos, yeah, I used to spend hours just trying to finish like one video in a day.
Yep.
Just try to make at least one a month just to just keep my channel updated.
Yeah, I used to be like that. I was like, oh, I gotta keep on cranking out videos. But I soon realized that I just could not keep up that pace.
Yeah, I'm watching. But at the same time, I'm playing a game.
Yep.
Final Fantasy. I had one of my friends on there, and of course, he logs out that same second. I'm like, really?
Oh. You gonna get Final Fantasy VII right when it comes out?
Yeah, I probably will.
Yep.
It comes out what, next month?
Just about.
Yeah, I might look into seeing if there's any pre-order specials.
Mm.
Yeah, like Kingdom Hearts 3 when it first came out, and I was looking like how much it is today, and it really went down on price.
Nice.
I'm like, I should have waited. I think I'm like halfway through that game, and I haven't. I need to finish this. It'll be Final Fantasy 7. This first release will probably be, I guess, part 1, from what I'm hearing.
Yep.
Where I guess it's basically the whole like Midgar episode, like before they leave.
Exactly. I'm okay with that as long as they have enough material in that game to last, 30 hours, 40 hours.
Yeah. So I'm predicting that. Yeah, this is. Yeah, first part's gonna be like Final Fantasy 7, the movie, the game, and
Yeah.
then the second one, I'm guessing, will probably be like an open world.
The only problem I have with Final Fantasy VII Remake is just the fact that it took so long to finally come out. My anticipation or my excitement has just kind of faded away over the years, because I've been excited about this since 2006 when they first did that tech demo for the PlayStation 3. But slowly as the years went by, I started to lose that excitement because they were just taking forever.
Yeah, this might be like probably the biggest remake they've done in a while. I mean, I know they've done other remakes, some of the older games.
Yeah.
But yeah, like the first remake of the first 3D Final Fantasy game, they probably just didn't know like how it would sell.
Mm.
I mean, that's just one theory.
Oh, for why they're splitting it in parts or whatever?
No, like why it took so long.
Oh.
They're probably debating if it would sell or not. Like they make their money back.
Yeah.
Because they knew the fans wanted it.
Well, I don't know. I mean, they've spent so much time on this. They may not get their money back. Who knows?
Yeah, and I guess I'm like getting the right, and of course getting the right people together, because I heard there was like a lot of drama.
Yeah.
Behind it.
Yep.
Like this team working on this, but then okay, they split. So they had to get like a whole other team.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think they were like working on like other games at the exact same time, so I guess they just had to focus on those. Just like how long it took Kingdom Hearts 3. I mean, that took like what, 10, 15 years?
Something like that.
Because 2 came out like in 2000, 2003 or 4 or something. I don't know, but yeah, 15 years or more.
Yep. That movie, that sci-fi movie that I've been working on forever, my friend put a new rough cut of the movie together.
Uh-huh.
It's an hour and 43 minutes.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's like a full-length movie.
Oh, yeah. what's gonna happen is like Applejack is gonna walk up to like a light switch and flip the light, and then the light's gonna turn on, and it's gonna just reveal her showcase of all these guns. And Derpy and Rob are gonna be amazed. I think before she does that, I think she says something like, "So you guys got yourselves an apple," or no. "So you guys got yourselves a flower problem, huh?" Or something like that.
Nice.
Yeah.
So yeah, so each locker is gonna have a different
Yeah.
type of guns.
Oh yeah. And that's one thing I want to do again. I want to go shooting. I haven't done that in a few years.
Oh, like target shooting.
Yeah, or just firing guns, out in the wilderness, wherever.
My dad, and my nephew, they shoot out in our backyard. We have like open land.
Nice. Oh man, I used to have like 65 acres of land. I used to live in Georgia, and when I was a kid, we would just go shooting in the backyard. No big deal. But now I live in Seattle, so that's a little hard to do now.
Yep. Pretty much like we're in the woods. I'm still working on my project back there. I'm still trying to clean out junk my property towards this pine trees, and so far it's about done.
Wait, you said you cleared out a bunch of trees to just make a clearing or something?
Sort of, yeah. I'm just doing pine trees. It's kind of like raising pine trees, and like clear out everything else so that they have space to grow.
Yeah.
Have some more sunlight. Because the way things were back there was no way they were going to survive. Just the big ones were.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just that. But anyway, while I was working on it, two big deer just ran by me, like pretty close, and I'm like, oh wow, and then I look again, there's 3 dogs chasing them.
Oh wow.
I'm like, okay, I don't see that every day.
No. What's crazy is, even though I live in Seattle, there sometimes deers come into our backyard, even though it's like fenced off, and I'm in like a neighborhood with other houses, pretty, tight knit. But we had like an apple tree, and deers would jump the fence and just eat apples from the apple tree.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see deer, whenever, possible, because it's pretty rare that we have, deer around my area, but I think, my neighbors, they have, land, they're turning all that into a, hunting camp, so it's possible that they're probably bringing in some deer, over there.
Nice.
Under the hunt. That's good. They're like, "Ah, where does dogs come from? I mean, like, they weren't hunting dogs. They were like just stray dogs."
Wow. I'm gonna just take a guess and say that you live in the more northern part of Louisiana.
Hmm. Nope. I'm kind of southeast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, east. Let me just check my geography. East of Louisiana is it Mississippi or is it
Mhm.
Alabama? Okay, it's Mississippi. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. Alabama is east of Mississippi.
Okay.
Um. Yeah. Okay. You know where New Orleans is?
I do.
Okay. And then Baton Rouge.
Isn't Baton Rouge a bit north of?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. So where I live, I'm north of New Orleans and I'm east of Baton Rouge.
Okay.
Yeah, that's Hammond.
Cool. I'm surprised to hear that you got a lot of pine trees out down there, because we have a mega supply of trees where I'm at. Nothing but pine trees and all evergreen trees or whatever.
Yeah, we have pine trees everywhere.
Yeah.
Trust me, we have plenty. We did lose several during like the last major storms.
Sure. Yeah, I could imagine.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, part of the reason why I took my niece to go see a movie is because she was off for Mardi Gras.
Oh, okay.
Their school was off for nearly a week.
Wait a minute. Wait, like Mardi Gras is like a serious holiday down there?
Hmm.
Oh, that's interesting. Wait, like kids have school off or people take work off or
Hmm.
wow, like up here in Seattle, like we don't do anything like that except I think people just party like on like one day of this week. That's about it.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know when they started like letting kids get out of school like for a week during Mardi Gras.
Oh wow.
I mean, because I mean, I didn't have that when I was in school.
Yeah,
I mean, I had Easter off.
sure.
but maybe maybe a couple days off for Mardi Gras. But, but yeah, I mean, pretty much, we'll go up there to like drink, party, and catch beads.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, it's cool. I mean, because I do remember in school, we used to make Mardi Gras floats out of shoe boxes.
Floats? Oh, like floats that drive on the street
Yeah.
during a parade. Awesome.
Yeah, I just remembered that. Yeah, that's one of the main attractions is like making giant floats drive down the road.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah, so what I'm doing right now is work on leveling up my fisherman job. I'm trying to do some quest where I can get a shark mount.
Is this in Final Fantasy?
Yeah,
Which Final Fantasy is this?
14.
Oh, that's online, right? That's the online. Okay.
Yeah. So it is updated, which is patch I think 5.2.
How many people can be in a server at a time?
Hundreds.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, they got millions of people playing. Because there's like an interesting story behind it. Because when Final Fantasy 14 first came out, it was a train wreck in the beginning.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah, and they acknowledged it too.
Yeah.
Like, because the UI, the story and the gameplay, it was a mess, and even in Japan, like the creators were just they weren't happy, and they were getting a lot of heat for it, and I think most of them got fired, and then they shut down the servers, and of course the another director came and just redid it, and 5 years later the game re-released, and now it's the most popular game.
Whoa.
So yeah, that they turned like a mess of a game into a really popular MMORPG.
Oh, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I mean, at first I really wanted to play it, but I mean, at that time I didn't have the right computer, and yeah, I was sad that I couldn't play it. But now I'm only able to.
Mm-hmm.
I started playing it right when it came out. The Realm Reborn. Yeah, forgive me if I'm repeating myself.
Oh yeah, no worries.
Oh, cool. That's that's the lighting.
It's a work in progress for the time being.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that That's right. So this is her storage shed, huh?
Yeah. You know, I could have, like, I don't know if I said this before, but I feel like there could have been several places in this episode where I could have ended it.
Mm-hmm.
But since I don't know when I'm going to work on the next episode, I kind of want to have kind of like an uplifting ending to where it's not like a cliffhanger. It's kind of like the beginning of like the next phase of the story,
Mm-hmm.
where Derpy Rob are gonna begin their quest to save Dash and Twilight.
Yeah.
Notice how I'm using all the weapons from GTA 5.
Hmm.
Have you ever played GTA 5, by the way?
I have. I have it.
You have it on PC?
PS4.
Oh, okay. I feel like you really get the full game when you get it on PC.
There's like more on on the PC.
Oh yeah, they're constantly adding new material to it.
Oh. Yeah, and I'm guessing mods too, huh?
Unfortunately, not mods for like online, but you could do mods, for single player.
Yeah, I mean, you can still play online on PS4.
Oh, nice.
I think you can play online free. I think with PlayStation Plus. Yeah, I think they just added a casino.
They did. That was really fun to play. I should totally put a lightsaber hilt in this shot. One. To just have it be like an Easter egg. Just like one out of all the guns. That'd be funny. Or like a blaster or something like that.
Yeah, like little Easter eggs, huh?
Yeah. Did you see news of them making Matrix 4?
Hmm. No, I don't think I have.
Yeah, they're filming it.
Wow.
They've been filming it for like 3 weeks now. It's awesome.
Yep. Yeah. With Keanu Reeves.
Oh yeah.
I thought he was filming Bill and Ted 3.
Uh, he finished that I think a few months ago.
Yeah, because he was here in Louisiana filming that.
Oh, nice. Did they film the Jay and Silent Bob reboot movie in Louisiana as well?
Hmm. I don't know.
I think they did.
I wouldn't be. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised because yeah, a lot of movies get filmed here.
Yeah.
Let me see. Yeah, I think they did. They were filming in New Orleans.
Awesome.
Yeah, Kevin Smith. Yeah, because they had they had a show over here and with sold out tickets.
Mm-hmm. I don't know if you've noticed, but The Matrix is it's like I think it's like yeah, I'd say it's my favorite movie ever. It's my most inspirational movie, at least.
Oh yeah, that's my favorite movies. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I didn't know what to expect. Like during the first movie, like whenever he woke up, it's like, oh wow, I didn't realize that was happening.
Yeah. What's funny? Oh, check this out. So it's back in '99. I'm like 12 or 13 at the time, and I'm just all excited for Star Wars to come out. Like nothing else matters except for Star Wars. And this weird sci-fi movie called Matrix comes out, and I watch it, and I'm like, I don't understand it. I don't like this movie. This movie sucks. Because I'm just like so focused on Star Wars coming out. I wasn't willing to like accept like any kind of like new sci-fi movie being good or whatever, except for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
And then Star Wars came out, and it did not meet my expectations. And what's funny is someone gave my dad a DVD of Matrix like later that year, and I was just like, well, I'll watch it again one more time just to see those crazy rotating camera shots again. I think that was the only cool thing in that movie. So I watched it, and then I think like the next day I watched it again, and the next day I watched it again. So I became obsessed with the movie. I've probably seen that movie now over 40 times.
Mm-hmm. That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's several movies I watched over and over again.
Yeah.
As a kid, I think I watched RoboCop probably that many times when I was young.
Mm-hmm.
And that was like probably not even 10. Like most R-rated movie ever.
Oh, for sure. Holy shit, that movie is so like graphically violent.
Yep. Yeah, that's some of the others. But yeah, I mean, yeah, Keanu Reeves. Yeah, that 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 movie like really got his career going.
Oh yeah.
I mean not just Speed, but yeah, this too.
It like it's funny. Keanu Reeves may not be, the world's greatest actor or anything like that, but uh, him being casted as Neo for that movie was the perfect fit.
Hmm. Yeah, so yeah, I seen the first Matrix, and yeah, I watched the Animatrix.
Yeah,
I mean, it pretty much just explained like a little bit, like a backstory about the machines.
yeah. Have you ever seen any Bill and Ted movies?
Yeah, I've seen both of them.
Sweet. I think I've only seen the first one, but I liked it.
Yeah, I think I've seen the second one more times than the first because I had it recorded on from I think HBO.
I think one of my other friends said that as well, which I found to be kind of funny.
Hmm. Yeah, I like the second one. It was alright. I mean,
Yep.
because I think I like the soundtrack it had.
Hmm.
I mean, it was weird because they're going through the afterlife.
Right.
Yeah, so with three, I guess I'm not sure how they're gonna do three. I mean, will they like continue where two left off, or will they pretend two never existed?
Well, I'm okay with you spoiling Bill and Ted 2 for me, since it's been out for 30 years. They die, I know that, because I've seen the trailer.
Hmm.
And then what's like the big plot point that makes you say, if they're gonna follow from the first one or the second one? What happens in the second one? That's that kind of
Well,
plot
the second
driven.
one,
Yeah.
yeah, well, the second one it like is about the Battle of the Bands. Their big event.
Okay.
And they become like the huge inspiration of the world of the future. And of course, we have like evil robot versions of them.
Oh, that's what they are. Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty much like Bill and Ted meets the Terminators.
Okay. Cool.
So they take over their lives and like mess everything up.
Oh damn.
So I guess you say it's Bill and Ted meet Terminator meets Ghost.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah, Ghost, that movie.
I know that movie. I've never seen the movie. I know what's his name. Patrick Swayze is in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they pretty much get sent to hell, and they have the Grim Reaper on their side, and they need help. They try and try to get back to life and fight the evil robot dudes.
That sounds awesome.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean that's pretty much the plot. I mean, not gonna spoil too much, but
Sure. It's funny. I've seen like just still images for the next Bill and Ted movie, and for some reason they chose to have Keanu Reeves shaven, clean shaven,
hmm
and he just looks so weird without a beard now.
hmm
He was spotting the beard for so long.
yeah, for John Wick. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, I'll tell you this. He is supporting the beard for Matrix 4, which looks great.
Hmm. Yeah, because that was yeah, he started turning villain's head because he always had kind of long hair with clean shave face.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't think the one that played Bill has has done anything since those movies.
Mm-mm, not
I
really.
think that was his only films.
He actually has aged pretty well. He looks pretty much the same.
Mm. A lot of guns.
Oh yeah.
Wonder, I wonder how Jack got all those guns.
Well, I don't even know.
you know, that's up to everyone to have their theory, huh?
Pretty much because I it's just that would it's honestly to have Applejack explain all that, it would
It'd
just
be
kind of take away from the plot, you know?
yeah, yeah, it'd be its own story. Yeah.
Yeah. And since this has taken years after the show has ended, I mean, it kind of
Hmm.
makes sense that these characters have branched off and done their own things.
Hmm.
Yeah, let's get a blaster in there. I got Luke Skywalker's lightsaber hilt from Return of the Jedi off in the corner.
Nice.
Did you ever play your fair share of Call of Duty?
Um, yeah, I have played it a long time ago.
Yeah.
Um,
I just don't get how it. Well, I do get it, but I don't like that it was like such a popular game. I'm not a very big fan of Call of Duty. It just felt like an arcade aspect, or it was like an arcade combat shooter compared to like Battlefield, if that makes any sense.
yeah, I played both of them. For some reason, it was hard for me to play them. It was, I think it's just my vertigo because whenever I'm like moving the camera, I'm like moving around,
Yeah,
I get motion sick. And it's just those games. I mean, when
yeah,
I'm playing when I'm playing games like by Bethesda, like Elder Scrolls and Fallout.
you don't get it.
No, because
Weird.
I can move at my own pace.
Yeah,
You know, that's slow as I want to be. But for those other games where like I have to like move fast,
yeah.
this makes me dizzy for some reason.
What about Halo?
Let's see. Yes, I have played Halo. Yeah, I haven't had any trouble with Halo. It's a good game.
Yeah. Um, well, by you saying that you get motion sickness from Call of Duty, you know, that's kind of, you know, it's a credit to what I'm saying about it being like an arcade kind of a game. It's just like, okay, you spawn, you sprint, you get shot and die. You spawn, you sprint, you get shot and die. It's just like super fast paced.
Hmm. Yeah.
Like I used to be above average for like Halo,
Hmm.
and then I tried Call of Duty, and I was just getting owned so badly.
Hmm. Yeah. And for some reason, my niece and nephew they play uh, Fortnite and
Oh yeah,
yeah, and I mean and that game is like super fast. But
yeah.
for some reason, like I don't get much sick when I watch them play.
Hmm.
I think because it's more of a third-person game.
Yeah.
And that's strange.
I think it just has to. It's a case by case basis with the game and how it handles its movement and like motion blur, you know. Because I imagine you move around and when you're animating, you're moving around in Source Filmmaker, like moving the work camera in all different directions. But I'm sure you don't get motion sickness from that, right?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
Because like when I move and I stop and move and
Yeah.
stop.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah. So one of the things I did, like I mentioned, I was working on making my character stand while playing the machines. I found a animation on I think it was ML like Oh Pony SFM
Right.
website.
Yeah.
They had one where Lyra, the green unicorn, where she's like literally walking on her hind legs like a human.
Awesome.
Yeah, yeah, someone made that, and I'm like, I gotta try this out. You
How
may,
did it turn out?
It works a little. It works well. It's just a lot of her I guess like a lot of her bones do stick out some
Ooh.
because definitely not how a horse stands.
Are you gonna have her go from like on all fours, kind of like transfer to like standing up, or is she just already standing in place?
I'm just gonna have it where she's like already standing, but the camera is gonna be like mostly her head.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like how people like live stream. So it's gonna be like focused on that, and like the camera will be recording the game.
Oh, so you're gonna do like a. Okay, so you're gonna have a camera focus on the pinball or the arcade, or it's the arcade and the arcade
Hmm.
game. Then you're gonna have like a smaller screen focus on. Is it gonna be Lyra's face?
Yeah, it's gonna be like yeah, it's gonna like have her face and like others in the background,
Nice.
like like other characters like playing or just walking by.
Yeah. Um, I imagine you're gonna be doing quite a bit of facial animation.
Hmm.
Awesome. How long do you think? Is it gonna be like a continuous shot?
Um, I'm hoping but I might just if it doesn't work out, I'm just gonna put like paste them together.
Yeah. How long do you think the video is gonna be?
I'm just aiming probably about 5 minutes or so for the pilot.
Cool.
Just, just want to see it, like how it turns out.
It would have been funny if you said, "Oh, I'm just aiming for half an hour, like you, Tony."
Yeah, so I'm just yeah, so be like this will be the pilot, and who knows, I might do like quick shots of other games.
Yep.
You know, be like part of a possible music video. You know, where everyone's walking around, and then it goes to gameplay. So I mean, I figured out how to do overlay, like put the gameplay on the machines, so it would look like the game actually has video on it.
That is awesome. I actually need to do that for something for this episode of Rainbow Falls.
Hmm.
You saw me animating an extended version of the flashback when little Mary meets Dash from all those years ago in the
Hmm.
snow. Well,
Uh-huh.
they pose for a photo, and I was going to overlay the photo in a picture frame.
Hmm.
I was going to do that in After Effects, but if there's a way to do it through other means,
Yeah.
I would be in favor of that.
Mhm. Yeah. I have Corel Video Studio.
Mm.
So yeah, it does pretty good overlay. I've been experimenting with with how to stretch a video and image, and even add effects to where it could possibly match with the environment.
Yeah.
So if I were to have like say like 80s style like lights going like flashing,
Yeah.
and I could possibly match that too.
So this is not a in source filmmaker kind of thing, right? This is like almost what you're saying is it almost sounds like After Effects, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the thing's gonna have lighting already in Source Filmmaker,
Yeah.
but for the gameplay videos, I'm gonna add the effects to that on that.
Gotcha. Hello, Jacob.
Hey,
How's it going?
pretty good.
Nice.
How are you doing?
Good. I felt like taking a day off and just animate instead of either doing Uber or rotoing.
Nice.
Yep. I don't know if you've seen the live stream yet for what I'm doing.
Oh no, I forgot to.
It's crazy.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You're doing a Matrix. We need weapons scene.
Yep, exactly. You called it.
Looks like you're almost done.
I am almost done. What I do is I position one weapon I like, and then I duplicate the weapon, you know, in multiples of whatever to just fill up the rest of the rack faster.
Okay, so you mentioned that there's gonna be a picture frame.
So, yeah. So, I don't know. I think this is the thing with the picture frame. That's something I can do.
Yeah, because if the picture frame is in Source Steelmaker, like you can add it in there using material overrides.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe I'll try that. All that's going to be happening is like the camera is going to be panning around the photo in like a close-up.
So what that can be done is you would have to like take that photo and change the file to a BTF
Mm.
or a BTM. Yeah. And then when you have the picture frame, you can like do material overrides and then locate where that picture is. And there you go.
Heck yeah.
Well, but if you need help with that, I can definitely do that. I can change the picture to a VTF.
Awesome. I'll let you know when I'm ready for that. I'm gonna have to take the photo in Source Filmmaker first, and then probably Photoshop it to get the exact crop I want.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I'll write down like instructions. I just gotta. So I'll probably like put it in a folder. Because what you're going to do is like you have to type in like where exactly the image will be.
Right. What you working on, Jacob?
Nothing right now.
Nice.
Just got home from work, so relaxing.
That's are you going in basically every day?
Yeah, weekdays.
Yep. I'm going to have Luke Skywalker's lightsaber hilt from Return of the Jedi in the shot somewhere as an Easter egg.
Nice.
I may have a blaster in the mix as well.
That'll be probably hard to pick out.
Oh yeah, it's pretty small. The blaster will just blend in with the rest of the guns for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't Han Solo's blaster just based off a some kind of a German pistol from World War II?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, spoiler alert, he shoots first.
We're gonna have to keep on educating younger generations that that's what happened.
Yeah, I always know he shoots first. But when he did the new edits, like I knew it was clearly fake.
Did you see the newest edit?
Maybe. I don't,
McClunky, McClunky.
Oh yeah.
They added a new shot of Greedo saying McClunky before he shoots. And I'm like, what? You should seriously check it out. Holy crap.
Hmm.
Apparently that is what George Lucas wanted. They kind of like remastered the original movies to like 4K resolution right before George Lucas sold the rights to Disney. That was one of his final wishes.
Yeah. I don't know how they're gonna do the prequels in 4K.
Oh, yeah, right? I mean, it was like episodes 2 and 3 were shot digitally.
Mm-hmm.
In only what resolution? There had to have been what, maybe 2K? I don't know, 4K? But you can't go beyond that with.
Yeah, I don't think they were even 2K.
Oh boy.
Maybe they'll do AI.
Cause I think
Right.
that the Phantom Menace was 2K, but the other two weren't. I mean, I don't know the whole story about it, but yeah.
Yeah, Phantom Menace was shot in film, so you can blow that up to, you know, many more resolution if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I wonder if you could do the following, Jacob. I wonder if you could like do some kind of like digital video back to film transfer. And then from that, you could then blow up the film to any resolution you want without.
Well, it's the digital is going to be in pixels, right?
Right.
So no matter what, you're not going to get detail back. But an AI upscale can sometimes recreate detail that it thinks goes there.
Right.
I've seen it work relatively well.
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it do that with images. Pretty neat.
Yeah, I don't know about footage, but it does work with images.
Mm.
You might have to actually just do some intense comp.
By the way, Jacob, I watched that making of video for Mandalorian.
Oh yeah, that's pretty cool.
Oh my god. Yeah, they should just they need to just make movies like that from now on.
I think they might.
Dude, that is just revolutionary.
Now that they have it, it's going to be so much cheaper.
Yeah. Dude, post-production is gonna shorten significantly, I
Probably.
feel. Holy shit.
I mean, it depends on how much of the shot you want fixed up from what you get. But if they're happy with what they're getting in camera for most of those shots, yeah, there's no reason to.
So, was that... I was a little confused when they were explaining stuff in the video, but were they basically moving the camera, and from some kind of sensors on the camera, their surrounding environment would then sense that they're moving, therefore the LED screens were moving to represent a three-dimensional...
I think what they do is they have the world projected from the camera's perspective. So they track where the camera is in space, and they use that to tell Unreal Engine where the camera's looking from, and so you get parallax
Hmm.
on anything that's projected.
Wow.
And it looks really great. And it lights things for you sometimes.
Yep. There's the revolutionary technology that Alex was complaining about. Do you remember what Alex said about the sequel movies? He said that they didn't like do anything drastically new to change the game and technology for movies, you know.
I don't know if I heard him say that.
That was his biggest gripe.
I mean,
And
sometimes you don't have to.
yeah, but that is, you know, but when you look at it in a way, they kind of did make it for the sequel movies. They actually, I don't think they used it for any of the sequel movies, but they made it. Didn't they start doing that for Rogue One? I think
They did some things with Unreal in Rogue One, but I don't think they did that projection technique.
they did.
Oh, and I
At
don't
least,
know about it.
well, in the at least for the cockpit scenes.
Oh yeah, that's true. They did. They did reproject from the cockpit,
Yeah,
but that's something they've been doing since Oblivion.
did not know that.
The Tom Cruise movie.
I am aware of that movie, but I did not know that.
Whenever they're
Yeah.
in that like habitat that's up in the air, all of the skies are projected.
Wow. Okay.
I think that's the first time they did it, at least as far as I know.
Hmm.
But yeah, they would use that, like you said, in the spaceship in the U-wing.
Yeah.
Get that hyperspace light.
Hmm. It looks so cool. I don't know if you saw the shot, but like it was like a behind the scenes shot. They were in the LED room, and they kind of like engaged the hyperspace, you know, beginning of going into hyperspace, and like everyone just like standing in the reflective room, and then it got
Oh,
really
yeah.
dark, and then you could just see everyone. It looked like they were just, you know, traveling past stars extremely fast. It was so cool.
Yeah. Yeah, I would love to be on set for stuff like that, but
Oh my
there's
gosh.
not really a job for me to do on set.
You know, I mean, I think there could be a few benefits to showing like post-production people on set stuff. You know, just like what kind of lighting there is, where the light sources are coming from.
Yeah. I mean, you have visual effects supervisors that are on set,
Yeah,
but that's not everyone.
yeah.
You know, one of my friends went to Disney World. And he took his son to the new Star Wars area.
Jacob's been there too. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
and, and I think it was a ride where you're on one of the Star Wars ships. And they wait line for I'm not sure how many hours. And right when they sat down and ride, he started crying like, I don't want to go to space. Well, tough luck. We're going to space.
Yeah. Tough luck, kid. You volunteered to go to Star Wars Land.
We paid good money to sit in this ship.
Hmm.
Yeah, because I heard that when my friend was young, he like cried. He didn't get on the ride like right when they got there, like stood in line for hours, and his parents wouldn't let that down.
Um,
Like, okay, that's understandable.
I went to Disneyland when I was like 5 or 6 years old, and we went to the tiki house with all the birds singing,
Oh yeah.
and I was mortified. I was screaming and crying.
Which sounds funny, but like I mean, the first part of the show is really benign and really fun and lighthearted, and then the thunder kicks in and the lights turn out, and
Yeah.
like these lava tikis start rumbling and like singing in low voices, and it's actually like kind of apocalyptic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was 6 when I first went.
Hmm.
I remember things.
Man, I want to go back because I have not been. Oh wait, which is it? Disneyland or is it somewhere else that has the um, Indiana Jones ride?
Disneyland has it.
Okay, cool. I've never been on that. And I want to.
It's fun. I feel like it used to have 3 different routes that it would take.
Hmm.
I think they stopped doing that.
Hmm.
But it hasn't been that way for a long time.
Yeah. Source Filmmaker crashed on me. I'm reloading it.
Does Source Filmmaker have autosave of any kind?
Yes.
That's nice.
Indeed. Um, is what you're doing, for your current gig, extremely After Effects heavy, Jacob?
Yes.
Okay.
After Effects and a little bit of Cinema 4D.
Ooh, cool.
Let me know if my button clicking gets annoying.
Okay. What are you doing?
I know I'm playing Assassin's Creed Syndicate because it's free right now.
Oh.
It's the only one I've never played.
You've never or ever?
Never.
Oh.
I've played all the other mainline games.
Never played a single one.
They're definitely for a specific audience. I love parkour in games, and I love being able to kind of zen out and just kind of run around in a cool environment for a long time.
Yeah.
So they work pretty well for me. But they're Ubisoft, so if you know what a Ubisoft game is like, they're like that.
I'm trying to remember what else they've done. I know I
Like
played games by them. For
Far
sure.
Cry and
Far
Watch
Cry.
Dogs and
I like Far Cry a lot.
so like you know how Far Cry has kind of a template for areas. It's like you if you've done one area, you've basically done all of them.
Yeah, no, the last one I played was Far Cry 3.
Okay,
And,
I
yeah,
think
it
the
was,
holds up for that. It's
yeah,
like
various towns, but, like, similar.
you get types of missions, you get kind of core mechanics that are usually decent in a Ubisoft game.
Yeah.
Usually decent mechanics, but not like mind blowing or. I don't think anyone ever loves a Ubisoft game because its mechanics are like the highlight. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like people love Dark Souls because of how the mechanics work. I think people are fine with Ubisoft mechanics because I think they're pretty safe.
Mm.
You know,
Mm.
relatively like sometimes challenging, but usually pretty doable games.
Oh,
Anyway,
yeah.
just
Yep.
kind of fun. Just kind of a fun playground.
Yeah, I played all the way through Far Cry 5.
Wow.
Yeah, we're talking earlier about my Vertigo games.
Yeah.
That game. Yeah, I just remember that one made me dizzy. Was Far
Hmm.
Cry 5. I think it's because was the whenever you enter an area with all that up in the air, there's some drugs, and then suddenly your vision starts to get real blurry and wavy.
Hmm.
I'm like, oh, okay, I can't take this. Because it makes it look like you're actually getting high.
Do you know I once got a seizure playing a game, a video game?
I did not know that.
Didn't know that.
It happened almost 15 years ago.
What game?
Halo, Halo 2.
Hmm.
It was a snow map, really bright. I was playing in like a dark setting, but other things were attributed to the seizure happening. Like, I had not eaten much that day.
Hmm.
I drank like a lot of soda as well. Like, I used to be a soda fiend. And I was just slowly getting more and more dizzy to the point where I went unconscious.
Wow.
Yeah, and had a seizure.
Sorry to hear that.
Yeah. I now have to be careful around flashing lights, and I always have to make sure I, eat a little bit throughout the day.
Have you ever felt like you were in danger of that happening again?
Yes, it's happened dozens of times.
Oh.
It hasn't happened for a while, but I would say it at least happens like once every couple years. Where I feel like I'm about to have one. And when I feel like when I'm about to have one, I just stop doing whatever it is I'm doing.
Yeah.
And just kind of like sit there.
Yeah.
And don't look at a screen or anything, or lay down.
Mm-hmm. I imagine you want to find a place that would be just in case.
Mm-hmm.
A place that wouldn't like that you could safely lay.
Yeah.
Hey.
You were just talking about the time I had a seizure. Tim?
Oh, that story.
Yeah.
And I'm doing a bunch of unnecessary editing.
Well, you just gotta start being like, okay, this whole section, chop,
Yeah, I know.
you cut out all of the puzzle gameplay or whatever, all boring stuff, you know.
Right.
I would even cut out the parts where you hear your anime girl moan when you get something right. He's playing a dating
that's
simulating game.
Oh, okay.
that
Yeah.
one that you.
No, I just said it for the world to know.
Yeah. So did Markiplier, and Jack's shoot whatever his name is. Pretty much think of him as the Irish, loud-speaking, energetic version of Markiplier.
Yeah.
Whatever his name is.
But yeah, you'll have to learn to just start self-editing, Tim. You know what I mean?
I know.
Because man, you were like talking for what it seemed like half an hour when you're trying to do your intro to that video.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah. So.
So it's like, don't even start recording if you don't know exactly how you're gonna do it. You know?
Is this meant to be a stream that's edited down into a video, or is it meant to be
Correct.
like a scripted?
Correct. No,
Oh,
you're
okay.
yeah, that first one. But it is awesome that Tim finally knows how to edit.
Yep.
Now you just need to learn the shortcuts. I don't know all of them, but I know enough to make it more convenient.
All I can say is I look so uninterested.
Yeah, because we told you to date the bitchy girl.
The spoiled, rich Bradford.
Hmm.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna do switch chats. My friends on Final Fantasy want to talk to me.
Yeah, no worries.
So, I'll try to be back. If not, I'll have a good night.
Yep, good night.
Good night.
Good night.
You know what? I would almost say we go to the other.
Oh yeah.
I don't see any of the other brony people on. Yeah, let's go to the video group. Let's go in
Okay.
let's go in the workshop.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Made it.
Yeah. You don't need any help, do you, Tim? You're just grinding away.
I'm just cutting the fat.
Cool. Excellent. Like, is there a lot of dialogue going on, or what?
A lot of dialogue and so many um Candy Crush.
Oh, gameplay, actual gameplay.
Yes, I'm just trying to choose whatever ones would get the better reaction.
How long did you say your job will last for, Jacob?
Which one?
Your current employment?
Oh, my current one will be, I think, until March 20th.
Okay. I bet this gives you a little perspective now, doesn't it, Tim? For why it takes Alex and myself so long to finish movies.
I know.
And what you're doing is probably one of the easier aspects of post-production. Just raw editing, you know? Like doing like effects or rotoscoping, that's a whole other level of time-consuming stuff. One thing I hope that you'll learn someday is to do like credits and titles and stuff for your videos.
More or less.
Alright, what kind of question you got, Violet Crown? Dude, Tim, I hope you can, like, film and edit your own short film. Someday.
Someday.
Dude, you should do one for Dreadfest this year. Yes, Violet Crown, my favorite pony in my life is not Rainbow Dash, it is Derpy. Derpy is my favorite character now. Basically because of what I've done in Rainbow Falls. Tim, like, what is your current length of the video edited in terms of, like, your edited chunk? If that makes any sense. I'm not talking about what it says at the end of the timeline, like, with all your unedited footage, but, like, how far have you gotten?
I'm cutting as I managed to cut at least some splices. A few that I'm wanting to keep. And, get rid of too.
Are you, like, selecting your splices that you want and being like...
Yes.
Are you, like... You're just, like, dragging it all the way, right? Back to where you want it to be?
Depends on where.
So...
Where I cut.
Again...
The rest, I just delete.
There's a faster way. You highlight it, press Control X, then you click in the timeline where you want it to be. You click your desired place in the timeline, and then you just press Control V, and it will place it right where you want it. once you get the hang of that, it's gonna save you on a lot of time dragging the clips around. Because it's so funny watching you do that. It's like you select it and like you put your head really close to the screen and you're just like dragging it over the course of like, I don't know, multiple seconds. I think it's kind of funny.
Oh yeah, the spoiled rich girl. Her dress is blue and white, and guess what? You do see a little bit of a red on the sides of her head, but she's a blonde. So I knew it. She's a blonde.
Can never trust a blonde.
Yeah. And her
that means you
and her hair wasn't real, and I made a little joke saying like, if anybody has hair like that, please don't hate me.
Yeah.
Looking kind of like a little scared.
Yeah.
Like, hey, a little humorous shout out, even though I might hear the end of it. Yeah, and her favorite hobby is shopping, as long as it was someone else's money.
What's such a honorable woman.
Yeah, I know, but and besides, she's rich. I know.
It's funny. When you said that, I was thinking of A New Hope when Luke says to Han, "She's rich." remember that?
Oh yeah.
Powerful.
Man, I gotta start animating in a different program
Why do you say that?
to acquire potential skills to get a job
Ah,
for money reasons.
yeah, unfortunately I don't know a lot of character animation jobs.
Well,
It's more
then
like,
I need to learn Cinema 4D.
yeah. I mean, just motion graphics, just titles and
Yeah, I need to. Yeah,
make stuff that looks zippy and poppy and satisfying, I guess.
for sure. So, like, how does it work now? Do you, like, is it more typical for, like, other places to seek you out now for employment? Or do you still kind of have to search?
I would say it tends to be the case.
Yeah.
Places seek me out.
Nice.
I mean, it's usually places are looking for someone to do a thing, and somebody who is working there has worked with me before, and they're like, "Oh, Jacob could do that."
Yeah.
And then they see my website, and then they call me.
Awesome.
But I can also usually get away with just working with places I've worked before.
Mhm.
I'll be right back.
Okay. Hello, came on. How's it going?
Hello?
Hey, I want to let you know firsthand I am live streaming right now for Rainbow Falls.
Okay.
Um,
I'm back.
I'm probably gonna stop in a bit.
All right.
Joe just got in here.
You guys gonna play a game?
Not yet.
Sorry if my typing's loud.
No worries.
I don't want to make your stream bad.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna mind. I've had far more annoying things happen during the stream.
Fair enough.
Actually, this is nothing compared to what has gone on the stream before. Oh my god. Did you talk to Josh, Joe?
No, not really.
Okay. He sounded like he was interested in getting on.
I posted.
Yeah. Can you say if live action footage is part of your thing that you're working on?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
I would say about half the jobs I do involve live action,
Okay.
but usually not in the way that you would think. Like, usually it's not making something look like it's really there. Usually it's making logos or graphics look like they're in the space.
Okay. Joe, I'm going to stream for another 15 minutes, and after that I'll get on for the game.
And its
Okay,
source
yeah.
of funding and it.
It's hilarious seeing the resolution for weapons from Half-Life 2 compared to mods that I've downloaded over the years.
Yeah.
They just look... They look like they're weapons from GoldenEye. Just so low resolution.
This is
I
a
remember-
video talking about.
What do you remember?
Oh, I was gonna say I remember a demo they showed of Half-Life 2 when it was like first being shown off, and they were amazed that you could have a building with like cylindrical parts
Mm-hmm.
because that was considered basically impossible to do before.
Oh. When you say cylindrical, you mean like moving parts?
No, just like having enough faces to represent a cylinder instead of a square.
Okay.
Like cylindrical things before that were hexagonal, basically.
Okay. Did you play your fair share of Half-Life?
I played through all of the Half-Life 2s.
Cool.
I played a bunch of Half-Life 1 a few times, but I've never beaten Half-Life 1.
I kind of the same here. I've not really played Half-Life 1. I watched many hours of gameplay from beginning till, I don't know, 3/4 into the game.
I've definitely watched it played through at least once because I know what the end is like.
Mm-hmm.
I've just never been there.
You ever hear of that? It was kind of like a machinima called Freeman's Mind.
I don't know about that one.
Okay, well, it's just a guy commentating like he's Gordon Freeman, or he's like mentally thinking things that he's saying, and he just starts the game from beginning to end, and he makes like 5 to 10 minute episodes at a time of the game. So I think he was like releasing one maybe like one a month or one every few months, and he like started doing it I think back in 2007, and he finally finished Half-Life 1 probably like in 2018.
Wow.
I think now he's finally on to Half-Life 2. You know what? I'm gonna put a crowbar in this shot, just because we're talking about Half-Life 2.
So you're saying he speaks for
So-
Gordon Freeman's mind, basically?
So that, or he's just. I'm just gonna give you a random example. It's just like, oh, I'm off to work. Oh, I'm on this tram. Man, this tram is so darn slow. Oh, look, there's a security guard that got locked out of a door. What an idiot. So he's just doing stuff like that throughout the whole game, you know? He is acting as Gordon Freeman.
Is it comedic, or is it meant to be like...
It's comedic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I think you'd like that. You'd probably get a kick out of it.
Yeah, I might take a look at it. Gordon Freeman's mind?
Freeman's Mind. Yeah.
Oh, just Freeman's mind.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch John Freeman?
Is that supposed to be like his brother or something?
Yeah,
Man, I feel like you linked it probably in the feed. Or
I
something.
may have. Yeah, Full Life Consequences.
I think so.
Half-Life 2, Full Life Consequences. It's basically a fan fiction of Half-Life 2 about Gordon Freeman's brother that was found and read aloud by someone exactly as it was written, and then it was animated.
Awesome.
It's pretty great.
Oh yeah.
From the early days of the internet.
Oh yeah.
And then that was remixed into a song.
Nice. Yeah, I don't know when this episode's gonna be out now. Hopefully sometime in April or May. I know I originally said February, but I'm getting a little bit busy lately with other things going on in my life. So maybe I'll release a trailer pretty soon. But this will definitely be the longest Rainbow Falls video ever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Okay.
Oh yeah. Do you have like a standing desk at work or at home?
No.
No.
I probably should.
I'm heavily thinking about doing that for myself. I sit down way too much.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael Steele. Welcome back. I don't think I've put so many items into one shot at the same time before. I'm probably not going to be live streaming too much longer, Michael. I'm about to be playing 7 Days to Die pretty soon. Hey, Michael, I'm going to play out the shot that I was animating last time. It's finally finished. How's the progress going, Tim?
Yo.
Yo. Cool. Alright. I am going to wrap this live stream up. Okay. Michael, thanks for watching. Everyone else, thanks for watching. I'll try to do another live stream pretty soon. See ya.